Okay, so Dacciox has
And they're both in the vault.
both runners without using vault save. That did not go perfect last night. But here in the vault, we've got 57 seconds of waiting. So we're going to see what the runners opt to do to spend their time. Clunky going for the big lamp toss. Big moves from Clunky. So portal inbounds. Dacciox has quite a good time. Definitely expected to win this one.
Yeah.
Clunky
is above 15 minutes here, barely. And Dacciox
Clunky's
is
got
top 6 runners, so hopefully it'll be a good game. If not, it's a blowout.
All of the group stage maps so far have been 2-0s. Don't want to be pessimistic, but probably be the same here.
Both starting off.
Would be exciting to see a PB or two.
Oh, it looks like Dacciox hits the door. A little bit behind.
Dacciox hits the door. He's a little bit behind.
Clunky with the cube throw. Oh boy.
Ooh, Dacciox making big moves from Clunky. Definitely a bit ahead of Dacciox here. So the main tech that we're going to be seeing here is the ABH, accelerated backwards hopping. As they go backwards, the game is going to be applying a forward or a backwards force so that they don't go too fast forward, but it speeds them up backwards. So Clunky going for button save glitch misses. This trick, by save buffering with the radio under you, you can push yourself off the button in a one-tick window, which will keep the button stuck. And Dacciox gets it, so looks like he's making up for the errors he made in Chamber 0.
Looks like he's going to be about 8 seconds ahead now.
Both runners, in-game time, going to be... Dacciox looks like he's a little bit ahead going into the second map here. Because of the button save glitch, saves a lot of time in-game. Not necessarily in real time, though.
It seems like Clunky does have real game time on, which is a mistake, and we need to have him
fix that. Comparing to real game?
Yep.
Real time?
Comparing to real game time.
This tournament is determined by in-game time. So whoever finishes first doesn't necessarily win. So Dacciox doing this 2-3 save glitch here to skip the elevator ride. Save glitch is a trick where by saving and loading on the edge of a portal, you can displace your body from your camera, which allows you to shoot portals in parts of the map based on where you have your portal set up. So Clunky trying it here, failed it once, but probably gonna get it a second try. Another quality of save glitch here is the collision. While you have save glitch, it uses the portal bubble collision, kind of. So in a lot of places, you can just simply walk through the door, like in 4-5 you saw Dacciox do. Another cool property is that once he hits the fizzler, he regains collision, and then in Chamber 5, when he reopens the portal, he'll have the portal save glitch collision, and he'll be able to walk through the 5 door too.
Yep.
Definitely a good strat on 4-5 because not only is it faster, but it also saves having to mess around with the cubes on the buttons, which is always horrible.
Looks like Clunky going for the same thing. He gets a little bit behind, though. Hopefully he can catch up in the next few chambers.
Yeah.
Good job.
Dacciox definitely showing the experience here with the movement. One of the major time saves in this speedrun is the movement. Experienced players definitely go a lot faster than the newer players. Both in terms of pace and literal in-game velocity. So on Chamber 7 here that Dacciox is doing, there's just a quick fling to the end. That map is pretty self-explanatory. Looks like Dacciox didn't mess up on that map, and we'll see Clunky attempting the 7 fling right here. Coming up here, Dacciox is going to try do a bit of a swag strat, I think.
AFH over
Gonna
Goo.
do the
And it looks like he gets
accelerated
it.
forwards. He got it. What a legend. We're going to see some AFH over Goo. ABH is accelerated backwards hopping, but you can also do it forwards by tapping S as you land. So Dacciox going for the over Goo, saving about 3 seconds. What a legend. Quite difficult.
Gets the
Clunky
portal
opting for the more consistent strat, but does miss it once. On chamber 9, that you just saw Dacciox do, you could just shoot the portal under the door. Do a quick completion of that map.
Also, the portals by both players look amazing, by the way. Portal guns.
Oh yeah. Got the custom portal gun textures coming out.
The old purple from Clunky and them.
It's not in Sushi Purple though.
That's not them Sushi Purple. And Dacciox doing 10 wonderfully with the AFH. He did not. Did he go for Darlunge? I actually didn't see. I don't think
he didn't. He didn't get enough speed for it.
he didn't get enough speed for it. Okay.
Hello again.
It looks like
Dacciox coming in big with the with the AFH here. Gonna try 11-12 save glitch. So because the portals falls out of bounds. So because the portals are so far distant vertically with this save glitch, you can poke your head into chamber 12, which is just situated above chamber 11, and then from that position you can poke your head into the end elevator room, skipping half of 11 and all of 12. So quite a good save glitch on that chamber.
Oh, and it looks
Clunky
gets the AFH. 11, 12.
Clunky gets the AFH to the portal gun. So once we have the dual portal gun here, it gets a lot faster because the save glitches can get a lot more complex once you're able to shoot both of the colors. So that's actually doing the 13 save glitch.
Gets a first try.
Clunky gets 11-12 save glitch too. So not about a chamber behind here.
It's actually, he's holding up fairly well. A lot better than I thought he would.
Yeah. And Dacciox missing the fling on 14. 14, one of the shortest chambers, because it's just do a fling to the exit.
Clunky going through 13 without any problems.
Clunky's about a chamber behind, which isn't that bad because this 14 is not a very long map.
Oh, and it looks like we're going to see early 15.
This is a new, pretty much a new route for real time. Not new for segmented necessarily, but looks like Dacciox is going to get it first try. Saves about 2 seconds over the old route. These runs take approximately 15 minutes in real time, depending on how fast you are, of course. In real time, a really good run would be about 11 or 12 minutes. So Dacciox setting up for 16 save glitch here. The important thing about this upcoming save glitch that he's going to do at the end of 16 is that it does lose time on 16, but by preserving save glitch and the turret into 17, by shooting the portal under the elevator, he can skip pretty much all of chamber 17. Clunky does die here on 15, which is unfortunate. So Dacciox getting the 16 turrets preserved first try.
Maybe he can get 17 leap.
And now we'll see
And he does
as the portal opens, he loses collision and he can just go right through the glass, which is probably good, quite good. Once he has the turret, because the turrets in 16 are tagged as as cubes, I mean, they can actually push them.
You got
gets the
button
buttons
save glitch with the turret.
Yep. Looking quite good from Dacciox here. So the turret is tagged as a cube, so it can push down the button, and it also activates the incinerator. Clunky's entering 16 now.
Looks like he's going for the save glitch too. I doubt he goes for the turret save glitch.
Dacciox doing 18. This blind 18 save glitch route. This save glitch on 18 skips the flings at the end of the chamber.
Now he's just fooling
Got someone
around.
being epic in the chat.
Someone being epic.
Yeah, we got someone being epic in the chat.
Nice.
That's definitely a ha 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 from me. So Dacciox setting up for chamber 19. Clunky is doing the legacy 17. So in chamber 19, we're going to see the large angle glitch. So by going through the blue portal onto the chamber, onto the portal with that is situated on the large angled surface, that's going to teleport him as if he went from orange to blue, even though he went from blue to orange, so it teleports him into the goo. And then he does a second lag there to go to the exit. We're going to see the ELO save glitch here from Dacciox, I think.
Well, we are going to.
This is a pretty new route.
Thank you,
This is a pretty new route for
Lambo.
RTA. We're going to see routed by Lambo Lord 24. Always epic.
Looks like he missed the corner shot.
Dacciox a
little mishap there.
Missing it. A little mishap. Barely inbounds in this event here.
Have a little bit of trouble.
Very clever route. The save glitch, I hate it. I want it to go away because ELO is my favorite chamber. And the save glitch saves maybe 2 seconds.
And then there will be cake.
We also see Clunky having a little bit of trouble with the blind SG.
Is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Going for a little bit different of a setup than Dacciox though. And we'll see Clunky getting it here.
This is the EO1 save glitch.
Dacciox screen.
Looks like he gets it first try.
So Dacciox entering the final map on a pretty decent pace. Probably going to end up around low 12. Going for the acute angle glitch, which is pretty close to the large angle glitch, except that it is on the acute angle.
He does get door trolled first time though, which is when the little panel he shot on opens up, so you cannot do the second accelerate, the second acute angle glitch.
Once they get into the GLaDOS room, this turret comes from the previous room and shoots off all the cores, because the trigger for GLaDOS dropping the cores is for her to take damage, so the turrets also do damage to her. And then Dacciox is gonna be dropping the cores into the incinerator, and that'll be time for him. Looks like he got a 12-22, not bad.
Looks like Clunky is going for the legacy route in EOO. Does not go for fast.
Always nice to see the legacy route for EOO, because I think it's a lot more fun than most of the save glitch routes. It's good to see some fast portal shooting and some good movement, which these days is hard to come by in this game.
Looks like Dacciox is going to take this first round. Maybe Clunky can make it a 2-1.
I don't know about that. Dacciox looked pretty clean there.
That's very true. But who knows? He messed up a few times. Oh, and actually, we're not going to see the save glitch for EO1 either. He's going to go for the legacy route.
Looks like we're going to see a turret flippy, skippy, tricky, flingy, wingy, swingy thingy coming out from Clunky. Gonna get past the turret and just swing up onto the platform there.
Now, are we going to see the save glitch in here, or is he just going to do something with the... Looks like we might see the save glitch, yeah. We're going to see the save glitch.
Yeah, we're going to see the old save glitch here. Routed by, I believe, Noir.
I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone.
Going to be shooting
Even care.
a couple portals and going into the EO2 map shortly.
And he does get it.
Looks like Clunky's opting for the non-AG route. Oh, he goes for it. Okay.
Wait, he went for first. That's a weird strat.
That's
Sure why he would
definitely
do that.
odd. He got the first AAG and then he did not do the second one. That's
Well,
interesting.
That just
I've never seen
loses
someone
time
do
of
that
the
before.
catwalk skip.
I've never seen someone do that before, and I don't think it was fast, but he got there, and that's the important part.
Worked out fine.
Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've
In a lot of
managed
ways,
so
a lot of the shots here that are
slower
slower can usually be faster, because in this game, because of how difficult it can be, usually the fastest on average strat is whatever strat is most comfortable.
Sounds about right.
So Clunky missing an 2 cores there, so he has to put them back in manually. Ends up with a 1535.
Dacciox looking like he's going to be the winner of this match, but who knows? So what did you think of that game?
I was not super close. Clunky will definitely hope for a little bit of a better run. I believe his PB is a 1420-ish, so he'll be hoping for a little bit of a better run there.
It says it's
Closer to his PB.
1512 on speedrun.com. I'm not sure how updated that is for him.
I think he PB'd last night, so it shouldn't be up to date.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna ask the runners for round 2. We're gonna count them down. We've got one question out here. It says, how much is the prize for first? I believe the prize for first is lifetime subscription to MSushi 100. Not sure though.
It's definitely a worthwhile prize.
Definitely a big prize to post that MSushi W. Can I get some MSushi W's in the chat? Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna count them down now, and we should be seeing them get underway here. Shortly.
And looks like we're about to start.
Yep. So we've got the vault again. We're gonna see what they've got for us here. Clunky right away smashing the cup. That's definitely a power play.
Nobody needs that cup.
Going for the Kobe, the cup into the toilet. Definitely a power move from Clunky. I think we're about to see a PB from him. Going for the banana swirl on the toilet there.
Dacciox throwing the cup out of the room.
That's definitely a power move as well. I think we're going to see a double PB here. Saw some cup getting thrown out of the relaxation vault. Definitely what you like to see.
And we're going to start here. Clunky hitting the wall a little bit. Gets cube throw again.
Both runners getting a cube toss there. Big moves.
Also, am I the only one who does not have game audio?
I don't think we do on the RTMP, but it should be fine on stream.
Okay.
As far as I know. Unless I'm wrong. So Dacciox getting button save glitch here. And clunky missing BSG again. A little bit.
Seconds.
A little bit behind here. It's not fine on stream. Okay. Well, listen, okay? We don't always get the things that we want in life. So... Was it fixed?
Is it fixed?
I have no clue. I don't think it is.
I don't think it
is. So Dacciox going for the early shot there. Does miss it. But going for 2-3 save glitch. Gonna see some big plays, hopefully.
On it looks like he might have messed it up.
Might have messed it up.
I have to reload the save.
Does reload. So clunky has a little bit of time to recover here.
Oh, messes it up again.
Got a double mess up here. Not looking good.
Gets it the third time though.
So clunky gonna have to go big here on this 2-3 save glitch to save some time. Does get it first try. That's big. It's definitely a big game. A little bit behind though because of the button save glitch. Saving so much time in game. It looks like the audio is fixed on my end.
Yeah.
Quite
I have audio now.
Welcome to test chamber 4. You're doing quite
well. Both runners getting 4 save glitch first try. Dacciox gearing up to do chamber 5. Does it very nicely.
Also, Dacciox with the face for his save dex.
Definitely a power play. We see a big power play coming from Clunky as he puts the radio onto the camera and then shoots both of them down. Definitely a move. So both runners have a little bit of time to wait here as the GLaDOS dialogue happens, and Dacciox now doing chamber 6. First try does hit the elevator stair though. Clunky is about 6 or 7 seconds behind maybe. But does hit the portal there, losing a bit of time.
Still a really close race.
I think as Dacciox pulls out his movement skill advantage, it's gonna get a little bit further apart though.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazards
going for AFH over Goo again.
to agitate the high energy
almost gets his second try. Quite admirable. I think he's gonna go for the
give up.
Standard route here. Does give up. Unfortunate.
Still an entire chamber ahead of Clunky though.
So PB chances for Dacciox looking pretty slim, but for Clunky, they could still be alive. I think.
Who knows?
Good luck. Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger
Clean chamber 9 from Dac. From Dac. As Clunky enters chamber 9. So about a 1 chamber gap here. Not too big. See if Dacciox gets the door launch. Nope. Looks like he's not going to get it. So if anyone isn't aware, the door has a little bit of a slope there. But if you have enough speed, you can get straight to the exit without doing that fling, saving about 8 seconds.
Looks like Clunky's going for the AFH, gets it.
You appear to understand how a portal affects forward.
I believe Clunky had enough speed there for a door launch, but opted not to go for it to be safe. And Dacciox now doing the 11-12 save glitch.
It's like he's not going to fall out of bounds this time.
Always nice when you don't fall out of bounds. Definitely a power play.
Clunky's trying a little bit with the AFH.
Again, falling into the goo. Not always a good move.
Looks like he gets it eventually. We're gonna see 13 save glitch from Dacciox here. Looks like he gets it just fine.
Very clean.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing.
And Clunky now on chamber 13.
In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide.
You can see Dacciox getting the 14th fling first try. Very clean. Had a bit of a rough start, but now seems to be full steam ahead here.
Now that you are in control of both portals, this next test could take a very if you become lightheaded.
We're gonna see early save glitch again in 15.
An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline. As part
Quite a
of the
fast 15
previous
from Dacciox. Oh,
required
does mess up the
ending
end.
of it.
we can no longer
Was pretty fast there at the start. Seems Clunky had a bit of trouble with the 13 save glitch, but does get 14.
Still about a chamber behind here from Clunky.
Although 15 is one of the slightly longer chambers, not probably about a 40-second gap now.
Something like that. Especially with him not going for any of the save glitch routes.
Thank you for helping us help you help
It's
us
not
all.
tremendous time lost to do the legacy route here, but does lose a bit of time.
Looks like we're going to see him, Dacciox messing up 16 save glitch one time, but looks like he gets it. Ready for 17.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence it has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
Dacciox making the huge play, getting the button save glitch.
Enrichment Center once again
Makes it look
reminds
easy.
that
Straight to the end.
is
Huge action there. Very big gaming action. Definitely an epic gamer moment. Get that button save glitch first or second try.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
We're gonna see Clunky do the legacy 17 route again.
Symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive.
Dak looking crisp here on the 18 save glitch.
Ooh, he messes it up.
Does mess up the final shot, and it has to do the flings here.
Oh, he does not get the skip either.
Does not get the reportal. Reportal is a trick where shooting a portal as you go through a portal, you can get a little bit of a boost here and skip a platform. Having a bit of trouble with the final flings here. So definitely not PB pace for Dacciox.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
So Clunky doing a bit of a different setup here. And fell out of bounds. That's unfortunate.
To remind you that you will be baked,
I'm gonna try again.
and then there will be
I'm
cake.
gonna see the first LHE. Looks like he gets it. Does not die in the goo. Looks like he's got a little bit of problems with this portal peak here.
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to
Gearing up for the second lag. You can get the save glitch to work.
Certain conditions. For more information, please attend an enrichment center.
Here's a big, large angle glitch.
Does not get it. Falls on OB.
A little bit too far to the right there.
Again, same spot.
Got some big chokes coming out from Dacciox. Definitely not what you want to see. Clunky opting for the single LAG route. Gonna be quite far behind now. Although Dacciox did make a couple of mistakes. Looks like Clunky is about a minute behind.
Okay, the test is over now. You win. Go back to the recovery.
Dacciox going for the EOO save glitch again. Did not go too well for him in the first run. Looks like we're gonna get a run back of that situation. So he gets it here.
Having a little bit of trouble.
Dacciox stepped back. Like a one step, he probably would have gotten it.
They're about on time with each other now. Especially
I think it looks that way on stream, but in game time, Dacciox is still a bit ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
About 40 seconds ahead still. Bit closer than the first race. Dacciox coming through with the huge chokes. Don't want to bully him too hard, but gonna be looking for a better run.
I still doubt we're gonna see a
coming
third run
weeks.
here.
Yeah, it does not look like we're gonna be seeing a third race, but still exciting. See a little bit of a closer race. Now that Clunky is on what looks like is a faster run than last run, so.
We've got Dacciox messing up the first LAG twice, once getting door trolled. Looks like he's good this time though, ready to set up the second acute angle glitch. And gets it.
So Dacciox entering the Glidus fight. Probably going to finish around 13:20. Isn't 13:30. Not bad. Definitely a little bit slower than what he would like, considering his PV.
I'm sure we'll see him step it up in the later matches of this tournament.
Definitely.
Looks like Dacciox is going to be the winner.
13:22.
So 13:22.
Clunky's going to finish around 14:40, 14:30, which is better than the last round. But we will see another quick 2-0 here in the group stages. And once we get into bracket, though, it's going to be exciting, I think, because the new runners will have a lot of time to improve their PBs. And we'll see some big practice from the runners that already have 11s.
14:39 coming out from Clunky.
14:39 from Clunky. Not bad either.
A lot closer to his PB than Dacciox was.
Yes, it looks like about 10 seconds behind PB, so not bad. I'd like to see those. So GG's to all the gamers.
Are we going to be doing an interview, gamer?
I think we've got until 5:30, so I guess we can do one. If we want to. Or maybe not. Or yeah, we do. If we can get a gamer in here, that would be.
Yes.
That would be nice.
Thank you for assuming the party escort mission position.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to get a gamer or not in here.
Unfortunate. So, in terms of the schedule outlook, on Speed Gaming 1, we've got Super Metroid at 6. Look out for that. And in terms of the Portal tournament, we have Blaziken 99 versus Lifeless right now on Speed Gaming 3. And we've got a lot of runs, a lot of matches tomorrow and on Saturday scheduled. So look out for those. One to watch out for is a big one to watch out for, I'd say, is Zanera versus Zuketra. Their PBs should be decently close. And then you've got a race tomorrow, I think, versus Clunky.
Versus one of the people racing here today.
That should be a little bit closer for Clunky. Are you are you gonna beat him?
I'm a little scared about it, honestly.
Let me get a prediction. You gonna 2-on?
I believe it might be a 2-1. Might be a 2-1.
So no BM from Dinos on the prestigious Speed Gaming 1 channel. Hey. Oh, we've got Clunky in here. Hello, Clunky.
So
hello. I think we're about to say goodbye, though.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I completely forgot about the commentary.
All right, Clunky. How'd you feel about the big speed run?
Honestly, all I was trying to do is get a sub 15, and I got that, so I'm pretty proud.
Was that last run PB?
No, it wasn't. My PB is 14:12.
Oh, okay.
All right, huge moves, Clunky. Keep it up. I want to see you in the bracket, okay?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. See you later, fellas.
See you in our match tomorrow, Clunky.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.